The passage of Proposal 3 in 2018 was a historic win for voting rights in Michigan. Same-day registration and no-reason absentee voting removed barriers to the ballot box for voters across Michigan, but especially historically disenfranchised communities. But even after the win, work needed to be done to educate voters about their new rights. That's where the MichiganVoting.org project, led by the ACLU of Michigan, comes into play. Working with more than 100 partner organizations, including the NAACP, Detroit Hispanic Development Corporation, Access, APIA Vote, Detroit Disability Power, and Michigan Liberation, we are able to reach historically disenfranchised voters by utilizing trusted messengers, and we're already seeing results. Over 10,000 people registered to vote the day of the presidential primary with few issues, and we saw a 20% increase in absentee voters because of public education efforts led by our partners. Michigan saw record-breaking turnout in our August primary election. More absentee ballots were cast than in any election in Michigan history. The Election Protection Program also worked very hard to protect the right to vote in person on Election Day, and more than 800,000 Michiganders were able to do so on August 4th. In addition, this year, we have created MichiganVoting.org to serve as a clearinghouse for information on voting rights in Michigan. Built a Know Your Rights voter guide in English, Spanish, Bengali, and Arabic in both physical and digital formats. We also publicized election protection hotlines in the same languages and responded to more than 100 calls a day starting in October 2020. Organized a clerk engagement program where we are working with election officials from across the state to solve practical problems, like securing prepaid return postage for absentee ballots in Grand Rapids and securing satellite voting locations in 7 jurisdictions. Worked with the Secretary of State's office to get an online absentee ballot application and a dual application for absentee ballots for the August and November election. As of September 28th, more than 2 million Michigan voters have been mailed a ballot for the November election as a result of these efforts. We launched a sophisticated digital ad and paid media program targeting historically disenfranchised communities with voter information and are building a statewide poll worker recruitment effort. Created and distributed weekly messaging and social media digests to dozens of partners to help them speak to their communities about the voting process. We're proud of the work we've done and the difference we've been able to make with historic primary turnout and serving as a hub for voting information during the chaos that has been COVID-19. With the November election quickly approaching, our work to educate voters about their rights continues on. We are organized, our partners are united, our strategy is diverse, and our mission remains constant. Ensure every single eligible Michigan voter is able to successfully cast their ballot and make their voice heard.